Well, hello. How are you? I'm doing better myself. Thanks for asking. I'm still under the weather, but I'm getting over it. So this is good. I'm also really lacking sleep from last night because we had a really big storm with a lot of wind and rain, which I love. Lightning, thunder, all the things. But then our power went out for like 6 hours, I think. I think it went out, well, no, like 4 hours. I exaggerate. It felt like 6 hours, okay? Um, and here in the South, okay, when it's humid, it's hot. Well, it was humid yesterday because we were having a storm coming in. So it was warmer yesterday than it has been in a long time. So when the power went out, so did all of our lovely fans. And then came the sweat. Huh. And I already wasn't feeling well, so it was a tough, tough night. My daughter was agitated about it too. She was texting me like, when will it come back on? I'm so hot. I said, well, I don't know. It's a storm. So luckily it came back on before well, as we were waking up to take my husband to work. And at least we could do that because when we first woke up, it still was out. And I was so sad because I thought I wasn't going to get my coffee. But it came on as we were waking up. So that was nice. I was like, yay, coffee. Coffee. So, and my son has a field trip today, so he was able to eat breakfast and, all that stuff since the power was back on. I'm telling you, it was a night. I'm tired. I keep falling asleep, but with my son out of town, it makes me like, I'm a stress person. I stress a lot about my kids. And I was talking to my older son last night on the phone, and he was laughing at me. He's like, Mom, he'll be fine. You always worry, and we're always fine. So, yeah, but that's my job. It's my job. I'm the mama. So, anyway, what I'm coming here today for is because I'm backed up on Temu hauls. I actually have another Shein haul there too, and I have more Temu hauls on the way and another Shein haul on the way. Right? Just one, I think. I'm going to try out a couple other items of clothing. We'll see how they compare. So far, I did not. I have to wash the sweater to see if I like it, but my husband was feeling it. I hauled a sweater, and it's so cute. It's such a pretty color, and it says, excuse me, it says homebody on it. And I loved the aesthetic of it all, but it feels spongy, And I was showing my husband, and he said, oh, it feels like those magic erasers. So, yeah, it's not a good thing. I'm hoping a wash will do it good, but we'll see. So I ordered 2 other items of clothing that are different than the sweater, and I'm going to see how I like those. So I'm hoping for the best because they're cute dresses. So we should have a try-on haul coming soon. And I do have some Temu clothes too. So this one is a spin the wheel bag. So there's 8 items in this one. And I believe one of them is is a character. So yeah, it's going to be fun if it is. But if this haul doesn't last very long and I have a little bit more time, I'll grab another bag. I have, I think, another spin the wheel deal bag over there. And I think there's also a couple freebies. One from the Temu Circle, which kind of replaced the Reward 777. If you don't know what Temu is, I'm sitting here talking about everything as if you know. Because I know my returning subscribers have heard me say this a bunch, but if you're new here, hi, welcome. You may not know. Temu is an online marketplace, not really different than Amazon. And up until recently, they didn't have food, but now they've got candy, which, hey, everybody tried some of the candy. That was quite entertaining, I think, on her last haul, so you should check that out. But they also have ramen, and my sister-in-law actually sent me the link, and she's like, they have noodles. I told my husband, I said, oh, we love noodles. We should do a Temu mukbang. Anyway, Temu is an online marketplace, and like I said, it's not very different than Amazon, with one big exception: the prices. Okay, the prices are so much cheaper. I used to be an Amazon Prime holder for many years. I just canceled it because I don't need it. I don't need it. Pretty much everything that I would look for on Amazon, I'm finding it on Temu for cheaper. So, and I don't have to pay a fee. Although the Temu Circle is a fee. The Reward 777 wasn't, and we don't get as much credit back in the Circle like we did in Reward 777. So I'm paying for it right now because I'm trying to check it out for y'all, so you don't have to pay for it and you can learn about it from me. And then if you decide you want to do it, then cool, yeah, do it. They only so far give you 2 free items a month in the Temu Circle, and which the Reward 77, anytime you purchased, you pretty much got 1 to 3 items, right? Free. With a limit of what you needed to spend. But Temu Circle is different. You have 1 item that you can get at one time frame, the first half of their monthly cycle, I think, or whatever, and a 30-day cycle, and then the second half of that cycle, you can pick another free item. They do offer some fun coupons in there. Like, one really fun one is $5 off of any purchase 501 up, right? But the thing that stinks, I don't know if it's happened to you, but my Temu free shipping price, or cutoff or whatever, to earn free shipping went up. It used to be $10, now it's $15, and I have read other people say that theirs is $20. That's disappointing. I don't think that there should be a minimum. I mean, I can understand 10, but like, dude, come on. So anyway, I did see that. That was a little disconcerting. But again, low prices. I mean, I can drop $15 real quick on Temu. But also, another thing that they do that Amazon does not do. So Amazon doesn't have any little perks, you know, like, ooh, free items when you do this, this, and this. But Temu does. And my favorite thing is the price adjustments. And the price adjustments will stack your credits up so you can then purchase more. And I believe you can get it back on your original form of payment. No, I take that back. I think it's just on credit. So, like, sometimes I can get like $20 in credit back in one go round. Sometimes it's a penny, you know? Not $20 with one item. Like, that's if I have like a big order and I'm getting like 25 cents here, a dollar here, a penny here, a nickel there. It all adds up. But I do that religiously. I check it multiple times a day. Yes, you can check it multiple times a day. You go into your order, you check and see if it says price adjustment, you click on it, and it'll tell you if you've got anything in there that's eligible for a price adjustment. And if you check multiple times a day, you may get multiple price adjustments a day. Okay. Those are just a few of my favorite things about Temu, and kind of like a little short description. But okay, so let's get in here. Oh, first thing pulling out is Crafty Supplies. This, I mean, it could be used for anything really, but I like to use these to close, like to hold envelopes and stuff closed because they're thin. They don't add too much. They don't look so thin in the video. Um, you know, so they don't add a bunch of bulk to the journal. Okay. Okay, so they've got them like back to back so they don't stick, but I thought it'd be cool. Okay, so these were, let me see, I don't remember how many. There's 204 pieces. I paid $1.99 and they're $1.69 right now. So now it's probably 204 pieces making 102 sets, I'm thinking. What is this? I don't know what this I don't know what this is. Debilatory paper? Put on your vinyl gloves. Hold on. Put on your vinyl gloves. They protect you and your client from infection and will soon be a requirement by the health department. It prevents wax from sticking to your hands. Apply the pre-wax. Oh, these are the hair removing strips. That's a weird, I would have never, I like that it comes with directions, but I would have never thought that they came like this. But apparently there's 50 in here. Now, I have some Middle Eastern and Russian and German and all that stuff in me, you know, the hairy ones. So I'm a little hairy. Sometimes, okay, this is really hard to open. And I don't like to have to pluck all the time because it hurts. So I don't know what Ember's doing, but it's making me nervous. What is this? This is not what I thought it was. What is this? I think that this doesn't come with the wax. I think that this is the strips that you use with the hot wax. Huh? What? No, Temu. This is not what I wanted. This is not, I swear, when I look, I'll have to put the image of it here if I feel up to it. Because what it looked like to me was like preloaded strips of wax that I could take the little toppy thing off and, you know, put it on my stash or something. And then rip it off. I was even going to do it for you. I was even going to show you. I was going to rip it off. These may be returned. I obviously did not read that very well. Now, if you're one of my returners, thank you so much for coming back. You will recognize these. They're just a different color. Just as soft. I don't like when sleeves are short. I like a sleeve to go a little bit past my wrist. And sometimes that just doesn't happen. I'm a tall girl. I have long arms. So these little additions to my wardrobe will work out great for when I need or want a longer sleeve. Like, look how cute. Look at that. So I have these, and I have the first ones that I hauled were like skin tone. But I thought when I'm wearing black, I may want to have black ones. I am so excited because I really, really like these. Yeah, this is cool. So that makes 3 now pairs that I have, because I have 2 like this, and then I have a shorter pair that I've hauled recently that has like a little flare, frilly flare right there, right up my alley. Okay, and these, let me see. I paid $189 and they are $190 right now. Not bad. What is in? This might have to wait a minute. Okay, so these are a lot smaller, but I mean it makes sense. These are hand sewing needles, and what's cool about these is, I don't know if you could see it, but there's like an opening on one side that you can just put the needle in. 1 second. I'm so sorry. A little gypsy ma'am wanted to go to the party, so we took a party break. Got some sunshine. But yeah, anyways, these have a little hole. I think you can see it there. So threading should be easier for my blind self. Oh, there's a couple more things. Okay. Oh, that wasn't what I thought it was. Okay, so we'll open that. Okay, but right now, I need one of these so bad. This is like for glue. You can stick it in the bottle, plug it up. It also has some caps, which I won't be using, I don't think. If you watch the journaling series that's on Saturday, you'll know my struggle with my glue and how it likes to go poof. So, I would love to have a little stopper in there. I used to put a needle in it that had like a pin, but it didn't really work for that. Okay. What is this? It makes sounds. I can't read it because I don't have my spectacles. It just says Army Green. Oh! It says Army Green, and I know what it is. Yeah. This is cute. I'm excited for this. And did I tell you? I don't think I told you. The hand sewing needles, I paid 79 cents and they're 78 cents. And the nozzle cap, I paid 59 cents and it's 77 cents. I'm telling you. Cheapoo? Cheapoo? Temu is cheap. I mean, it can have some pricey things, but it's usually going to be cheaper than what you find on Amazon. I'm going to let y'all see it with me. Okay, what is it? Donna, Donna. Oh, I wish they were a little separated, but it's a mirror and a comb, like in the vintage style. We all know how much I love my vintage. And I thought this would look beautiful in my room on the little table. You know? The garden, the secret garden. It just seems so fitting. It's a little peacock. Look at that. And then it's got the mirror. Yeah, so there's a mirror right there, little small mirror. And I thought that was just so cute. Let's see how the comb works. Does it work for my hair? I love the comb too. It also has the peacock with the feathers. Okay, let's see. It does. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. This is fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. absolutely beautiful. Okay, that mirror set, I paid $5.49. It's $5.48 right now. I mean, $5.48 for that beautiful comb and mirror. Sold. Okay, now this next item just may be a character coming soon to it. Gigi's Craft Addict YouTube channel near you. You'll have to try and take a guess in the comments below whom I was envisioning with this little coif. I also have an accessory to go with it, so it may help you. So I'll have to put it on. So let's pull my hair back. I'm just going to put it in a little hair tie. Little bun. Little bun. Amber's all done grooming. I see you, pretty girl. My needy little pepperonis. My little needy pepperonis. But they know they're loved. So, okay, can you just lay down? Lay down. There's plenty of room for you. Okay. Let me get the little net off. Obviously no singing today because my throat. But this one will have a full-on look going. But this item actually I got on the spin the wheel deal. So I was smart and decided I'm not going to pay full price for the wig. I'm going to order it on the spin the wheel deal. So that's what I did. And I got this darling thing for 38 cents. 38 cents. I mean, come on. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to hook the little elastic. The cool thing is, too, this has combs. So that's nice. I wish I could see what I was doing. But I'm blind. Okay. I guess I'll be back in a snippety snap. I'm glad I have a mirror. What do you think? Now we're going a little further back than the 70s for this one. Now, as you can see, it's that lovely, like, what is that, finger wave style going on. This is a little crazy on my eyes, but that's okay. It didn't look right any other way, so. Excuse me. So sorry. Little coughing fit. Okay. So, who will I be? What do I have up my fingerless sleeve? What do I have in store for you? It's very fun. It's so short. This was difficult to put on. It was difficult to put on. But, you know, you can't fault it. It was 38 cents. It right now is the right now I believe it's like $7.48 or something like that. So it's still not bad. Not bad for under 10 bucks for a little costume. Now, it didn't come with this. This was a different little headpiece that I got with it. I just thought it would be fun to debut it together since they go together. But I loved this. I thought this was super cute. Super pretty. I paid $4.09 for it, and it's like $3.86 right now. Yeah. Okay. Well, that is the haul, y'all. It was a shorter hump day haul, wasn't it? I do apologize for that. But as you can tell, my throat's already getting aggravated. It was a lot of talking. So, let's take this off and you can see the wig without it. And you can see this up close. It feels so weird. Oh man. Yeah, this is like so short. But anyway, this is the headpiece. Look how pretty that is. For $4. And these are gorgeous hanging there. So fun. But they really make the bit because like this you wouldn't know what time frame I'm going for. So who I will be using as my muse. But this is as close as I can get to her, so. I hope you enjoyed this. It was fun. It was definitely fun. I'm going to put this back on because it's fun. And that's not a clip. That's just me being weird. Okay. Anyway, I hope you are having a fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you make it a good one, a safe one, a happy one, and a very, very healthy one. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.